Hello everybody, welcome to Comics and More. Today, we are going to compare Opera, Chrome, and Firefox in terms of their memory usage in a Windows 7 box. Only here at Comics and More. So that you will not miss the latest from Comics and More, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to get the latest from this channel. To start off, we are going to run the task manager and let's try to see all the processes of all users. So I have here all the processes that Windows 7 is running in the background. Okay, so these are the things that are running in the background. Let's try to minimize it and then let's run Opera first. Okay, these programs have just been installed into this system and let's try to get a screenshot of the memory usage of Opera. While it's just opening the home page or one tab, let's open a document and let's paste the screenshot there. Okay, let's save it. Let's name the file. Let's put it in our desktop and name it browser comparison. Okay, that's done. Let's try to open the next browser, but before that, try to make sure that it has been closed. It's running at about 50% CPU usage because I'm running a program that will take and record this screen during this comparison. Now let's try to open the Chrome browser. Okay, I think it's already loaded, not yet. So here, so let's try to take a screenshot. We only have a few processes here compared to Opera. Okay, we already took the screenshot. Then we will save the screenshot in the same document so that we can look at it later. Let's close the Chrome browser. Now it's time to open Firefox. All these browsers are the latest version in August 2017. Okay, we are only running 3 processes from Firefox. Okay, let's take a screenshot. And then we open the document and save and paste it here. Okay. Now let's try to open an Excel or spreadsheet. And then we will input the data we got from the screenshots we have captured. Let me just zoom in on this one and then we will type here Opera followed by Chrome and then Firefox. Okay, let's look at the memory usage. then the number of processes it's running in the background. Okay, this will be the raw data. So to move this so that we can clearly see. Then I'll open the document that we have made. Let's close the task manager for the meantime. I'll move it to one side, and then so that I can see the data. Let me just zoom in for a while here. Okay, so let's try to input the raw data from the screenshot we have made. So it's 25,548 kilobytes, 25,968 kilobytes, 8,388, 35,004 kilobytes, and 15,788 kilobytes, and 46,300 kilobytes. I think there's one more, 2,448 and 1,316. The last two processes here are just Opera Crash Reporter. So let's try to mark it as red. Now we will get the sum of all the memory usage of Opera. So it totals 160,760 kilobytes. For Chrome, let's try to input the data we got from the screenshot. I got 32,820, 36,756, 1,556, 28,200, 1,872. So let's take the sum. For Chrome, it's 1,204 kilobytes. Now let's try to go to Firefox. Okay, let's input the data. It's 19,184. The second one is 105,864, 32,616. Okay, so it totals 157,664 kilobytes. Now let's try to count the number of processes it is running. Okay, let's try to make it bigger. Let's try to count. I think I'll just put numbers here so that you can also see how many. So for Opera, there are processes running in the background. For Chrome, there are 5 processes, and Firefox has 3 processes in total. Now let's try to make a graph for it so that it will be clear. Okay, I cannot see the number of processes it's running because the values are too small, so I'll just divide this by 1000 to make it into megabytes. Okay, let's try to divide this by 1000. Okay, divided by 1000, that's 160 megabytes. 1000 and 1000. Okay, so here is the graph. I'm sorry, it should be 1024 because that is the amount of kilobytes in a megabyte. So here we have the graph. Chrome has the least amount of memory, followed by Firefox, and then Opera. Let's try to look at the average. Now let's try to look at the average memory a process uses. Let's try to adjust it, and then what we're going to do is just divide the memory usage by the number of processors, number of processes. So I think Firefox has a larger average because one of the tab is actually having the highest amount of memory usage. So I'll try to look at the settings here if we can tweak that, but as of the moment I can't remember where to tweak Firefox. Okay, I'll just try to look at it later. Okay, so here's the result. Again, Chrome has the least memory usage, followed by Firefox, and then Opera. Now let's try to do another test here. I'll just copy the file, the headers. I'll paste it on the same part of the sheet, then I'll copy it, paste it to the next one. Okay, now what we're going to do next is that we will check if we open 4 tabs. Okay, so here I'm typing single tab. We will do multiple tabs in a browser. So let's try to save it in our desktop and name the spreadsheet as browser comparison. Okay, so we'll try to test it. We'll close Firefox first, then we'll close the document for the meantime. Okay, let's close. We'll just prepare this document for the next set of tests. Then I'll try to run again this task manager. So let's open up Opera, and then we will run the same web pages. So we have google.com, Facebook, yahoo.com, and then Dropbox. So we'll just wait for these web pages to load up, and then we will look at the task manager. The internet connection may not be that fast here in the Philippines, but we'll try to wait until all the tabs have fully loaded before we take the screenshot, just to make sure that everything is loaded up before we look at the results. So here Google is done loading, Facebook is also done. We are now waiting for Yahoo and Dropbox to finish loading. Okay, I think it's going to take a little more time here in Opera. Okay, I think the two are still waiting to be loaded up properly. Okay, Yahoo is still loading. Okay, Yahoo is done. We're now waiting for Dropbox. Okay, Dropbox is also done. So let's now take a screenshot of our system. Okay, screenshot. Okay, screenshot is done. Let's go to the document we have saved and paste it. Okay, here is the result of 4 tabs opened. Now let's close Opera. Let's open up Google Chrome. Okay, I'm just waiting for the processes to be set back to an original state. Okay, let's load up Chrome. Let's try to open first Google, followed by Facebook, and then Yahoo, and lastly Dropbox. Okay, so Google and Facebook are done loading. Yahoo is also done. We're just waiting for Dropbox. Okay, all the 4 websites are done. Let's try to take a screenshot of our system here. Okay, so let's paste the screenshot we have made. Okay, so let's close this file and save. No, it's already done saving. I'm just waiting for it to stabilize. Okay, so we're opening up Firefox. We're going to open Google, followed by Facebook, and then Yahoo, and the last one, I think it's Dropbox. Okay, so all the 3 web pages are done loading. We're just waiting for Dropbox to finish. Okay, in Firefox, we're only running 3 processes compared to the other 2 browsers. Okay, Dropbox is done loading, so let's take a screenshot and then we'll paste it to our document. And we're done comparing. Now we will look at the numbers so that we can compare in terms of numbers or the numerical values the 3 browsers gave. So let me just resize the window so that we can see clearly and we can compute what is the memory usage of Firefox, Chrome, and Opera. Okay, now I will input the raw data that was taken at the screenshots. So here we have 8,460. Okay, Opera has more processes in the background compared to the other 2 browsers. Okay, now we'll add all the processes in Opera. Okay, let me just count how many processes so that I can double check if it's really, sorry about this, cancel. Okay, Opera is running 11 processes when we are doing 4 tabs. Okay, and then let's go to Chrome. I will now input the data. By the way, I'm running here a Windows 7 computer with 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is good for office work and other documents. It's not really a gaming computer, it's just an ordinary PC owned by a person here in the Philippines. It's running Acer and it has 4 gigabytes of RAM. So let's try to look at Firefox now. Okay, here Firefox is really running a little more compared to Google Chrome, or not a little more than Google Chrome. So but let's try to add this the memory usage now. I will now create a table so that we can compare. Again, with the same with the other tab we had, we're going to divide the answer by 1024 so that we get it in megabytes and not in kilobytes. So here, as you can see, Chrome has the least amount used in terms of memory, followed by Firefox, and then just a little over it is Opera. However, in the average memory usage, Firefox really has more memory usage per process compared to Chrome and Opera. However, if we look at the number of processes it's running in the background, Firefox only uses 3, even if it has more tabs compared to the first one we did. So again, just a review of the results. It is in our data that Chrome has the least amount of memory used, followed by Firefox, and then Opera. However, when it comes to processes, Firefox only has 3 processes, even if it's running one single tab or running multi-tabs. So here is the data when it comes to one tab. This might not be the case in your computer or your PC. However, this is the result coming from my computer. If you have disagreeing opinions about this, please comment down below, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to our channel, Commix and More. Thank you.